crazy. All right, that's a nice bear right there. Get your gun up and get on the gun, because that is a nice bear. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to the show and to our vacation. Think about that. All right, it's our vacation. All right, so this is the second time I've brought you up here. You excited?
I'm super excited.
So tell everybody about this lodge.
Yeah, it's a beautiful lodge. It's very comfortable. You feel at home. It's warm. There's lots of beautiful animals here. And
Dale is our go-to place. And you know, as a bear hunter, I mean, we want to go someplace that's got lots of bears, lots of good bears, and some color-faced bears. And this place has got it. But it's everything. And I think it all starts with Dale. And I mean, when Dale talks, everybody listens. Okay, you ought to see the team work. Okay, everybody's got a position, but they're not in competition with each other. They're helping each other.
Absolutely.
So the cool thing about coming to Alberta, you get to kill 2 bears apiece. So we chose to hunt with a rifle. You know, last year Mary shot 2 bears with what I thought was the perfect bear gun. It was a Shaw rifle as well.
So the first thing we did was we headed down to the gun range and to check zero on the gun.
All right, you see it pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and send one. Had a girl. That'll work. All right, so conditions are not real good, and this is our first afternoon hunting. What do you think about this weather, though?
They're not good?
No, it's too windy.
No, it's a little
Bears don't like wind, but they sure like the bright, sunny weather. So we've got our guys behind us, and we've got they've got the quads all packed up, and we're fixing to take a ride back in there about 4 miles and get set up on a bait. So if you're not following us on Facebook, go ahead and check us out. I think you'll like it. All right, so we just got set up in the stand, and the guys took off. The conditions, I mean, when you look at it on the camera, it looks beautiful. It's nice and sunny, no clouds at all. But in 2 days, tell them what's fixing to happen.
Oh, it's going to get really cold.
But it's a little bit too windy, so I think before dark, the wind ought to settle down, and hopefully we'll get some activity in there.
There's our first bear coming in from the right.
And this right here is what we call bear watching. Yeah. It's a decent sized bear, but it's certainly not what we came for. There's lots of them here. Where did he go?
He took off. He took off quick.
It must be something else is coming in. I know he didn't smell us. Keep your eyes peeled. Something may be coming in that spooked him, because we didn't spook him. I looked down and I looked up, and all of a sudden, bam, he was gone. Is that the same bear?
That's what I was just about to ask. I think it is.
I don't think it is.
No, he looks taller.
He's acting kind of weird. Let's hope Mr. Big comes in now. Oh yeah, look at him running. Boy, they don't like this wind at all. They can't get settled down. Boy, they're running around. That wind may be what's causing it.
Hopefully, a big bear will come in pretty soon and scare these littler guys off.
Yeah, well, they're settled in now. The wind is actually dying down, which is a good thing. And they're settling down, so maybe a big guy will come in. Get on the gun.
I don't have one right.
I don't want you to shoot him. They took off like crazy. We're putting on a heck of a show. I mean, this is a lot of fun, but we're going to stay put until we run out of camera light, hoping that a big one comes in, but it's just a lot of fun watching them. And I think now you know this is why we come up here to hunt for bears. What do you think?
It's definitely the place to be.
It'll spoil you. I guarantee you this place will spoil you.
All right, so it's day 2, and the weather is perfect. It's, I don't know, 70 degrees, sun shining. The weather couldn't be better for bear hunting. Our guides are getting the buggies off the trailer, and we're heading out. I'm ready. I think today's the day.
Notice the sky is totally blue, not a cloud in the sky. This is perfect weather for bear hunting. The wind is not blowing hard at all. Very pleasant temperature. We've got cold weather coming, and so hopefully the bears will be on the move tonight before this cold weather hits. There are so many things about bear hunting that I enjoy, and I guess one of the biggest ones is that the big open country. This is big country, and these bears could be anywhere. I don't know if you can see over my shoulder or not, but there's a bear 35 yards away right over my shoulder. Yeah, he doesn't want to leave, so our blind is right here. That's where we're going to be sitting in, and hopefully then when Daddy's going to be walking out.
Well, the guys got us all set up, and they're heading out, so.
All right, guys, thank y'all. Thank you. So if this place looks familiar, it ought to. I wound up last year. I shot the biggest bear of my life right there, and had this is where that bear attacked the other bear. This is exactly the spot, so I'm feeling pretty good about this spot. This is a bad to the bone spot.
And now it's a waiting game.
Boy, that didn't take long. The little guy.
That didn't take long.
This second set, we're covered up with bears. And you may be thinking, how in the world do they produce bears like this? How does Dale do it? The answer is real simple. It really is. He baits. Now I'm talking about baiting. I'm not talking about baiting like any other bear outfitter would bait. I mean, there's barrels all over the place, okay? And they're all full of bait, okay? He has hundreds and hundreds of these barrels stationed all over this thousands of acres of forestry land.
So we just had 2 different bears come in. One took a big chunk of beaver and took off. And this other one that's bigger.
He's looking at something. Somebody out that window. Look out that window, Mary. He sees something to the right. I'm telling you, there's a bear to the right.
I don't see it.
There's a bear to the right, I promise you. These 2 good-sized bears are leaving, so keep your eyes peeled. The little guy says, I'm out of here. How you doing? How you doing? Huh? So was that close enough for you?
That was really close. I like could reach out and touch him. He was at the end of my barrel.
He didn't mean any harm.
But he was really cute.
See, when they get settled in, they are settled in. This is his house. He doesn't want to leave. How long has he been in here?
He's been in here a couple hours. He's a nice bear. I mean, he's really pretty.
I see another bear coming from the back. There's another bear in the back. Back behind him on the left. Yeah, the little guy's running off. Look at him.
Okay, so we're watching a bunch of bears, and it's comical. And this really nice bear comes in, and he's limping. He said, no, that's not the one. I think you should wait.
Turn your side on if you want him. That's a nice bear. Look at the bear above him. If he gets down and turns sideways.
Boy, everybody's watching him.
Yeah, they're watching the big one. But you feel good. You're steady and all.
Yeah.
Right. Would you be happy with him?
Yeah.
Then he turns sideways.
Help me decide when he's ready.
Then he turns fully sideways. You gotta be ready when he gives you the shot.
Is that it?
Okay. You feel good about it?
I feel pretty good about it. There he is. death moan. I hear it. So I just shot a nice bear, and he didn't go very far. Heard the death moan, so I know I got him. But we're gonna stay here. We're just gonna stay put and see what else comes in. Haven't been go far.
You probably ought to shoot that bear. Feel all right?
Feel good. Yeah.
Okay. Just watch it.
Just gotta wait for him to give me a shot.
All right, that's a nice bear right there. Get your gun up. Get on the gun, because that is a nice bear. Let me stop him. You ready? Ah! That's a big old bear. Did you see that white spot on it?
That's really cool. I like that. He had a pretty brown nose. Okay, so we wound up, we waited until right before dark, and then the guys are up there coming in, and we couldn't wait anymore. We had to come and do a recovery. Look at this. Show them. Now, this is the second one. You can actually see the white spot on the chest right there, and the reason why we couldn't hear the death moan on this one is simply because it went down a hill. He is so pretty. He's just a beautiful animal with such an exciting hunt. And what we're gonna do now, we got a second bear we got to go get. So here's my other one. It was a great day of hunting. God, he's thick. Look how big his head is, and the coat on him is absolutely beautiful. This is one of Keith's favorite hunts, and it's quickly becoming one of my favorites as well. It's a wonderful place to come, and it's just magical. All right, so what do you think? I mean, they did a good job.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, to check this stuff out. I mean, they wound up, the bears look so beautiful, okay? When they come in, they're gorgeous. A lot of them, you'll wind up looking, you have the dirt on them or your grass on them and stuff, you know. But look how they got them cleaned up here. I mean, aren't they beautiful?
They are beautiful.
I mean,
they've done a great job.
Which one's your favorite?
I don't know. I don't have a favorite yet.
When you start sitting becoming a bear watcher, the way that I've become and the way that Mary's quickly becoming, all of a sudden you wind up. I think you learn a greater respect for the animal.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The senses. I mean, these guys. I mean, look at their big heads. They're old bears, but they're just out of hibernation. I mean, this is early in the springtime.
Yeah, they're not all rubbed up, and they're beautiful.
How many bears do you think we saw yesterday while we were hunting for these?
I think we probably saw about 8.
How long were the bears there? I mean, hours.
Yeah. Once they get on the baits, they like to hang around.
Yeah. Anyway, and I have such a great respect and admiration for the guy that has this camp. I mean, Dale McKinnon.
He knows what he's doing. I'll give it to him.
You know, he's been doing this for 30 plus years, and you know, we were at the Harrisburg show, and Dale goes to the Harrisburg show, and there's 30 bear outfitters, 40 bear outfitters out there. There's a bunch. What separates Dale from everybody else is the amount of bait they put out. They've got literally tons and tons and dozens of tons of bait that they put out, and you have to, because how much do you think these bears eat a day? Every barrel has got a bear on it, okay? Yes. And every bear is consuming the food. Mm-hmm. He'll do more than what he said he's going to do every single time for you. That's the reason why we deal with him. So if y'all want more information about Dale McKinnon and coming up here to Alberta and going up for a phenomenal bear hunt, his phone number's on the screen. Give him a call or look him up, shoot him an email.
Come get you one of these beauties.
Yeah. Anyway, we appreciate y'all watching. If you're watching online, make sure you subscribe to our channel. If you're not watching online, head on over to our YouTube channel and check it out, where we've got not just a lot of great bear hunting, but we got well over 1,000, close to 2,000 videos now. So make sure you check it out. So after your bears are taken here, what they're going to do is they're going to bring them over here and put them on the tables, and then Dale and the guys are starting to skin. What you're going to find out is that these guys do just as good a job as anybody in the country, including those at Conroe Taxidermy, as far as skinning these animals out. They're absolutely skinned out to perfection, and Dale's probably done more bears than just about any human on earth up in bear camp. But anyway, they're going to skin the bears out, and afterwards they'll wind up salting them. and they salt them and they put them out to dry. And after that, they'll wind up taking them, boxing them up and putting them in the freezer and then sending them home with you. So as far as getting your bears home, you won't have any problem whatsoever, and they'll be taken care of first class all the way from here until they get to your house and you take it to your taxidermist.